Hi, welcome to the Retirement Railroad. Nanny Mommy, tip of the day. I'm Steve. And today we're going to start working on the final background buildings for Chicago. Right behind my big fat head over there. Or, as we look right over there, right behind Union Station. See the black up at the top there? That's what I'm talking about. That area is 12 5/8 inches in length that we have to build buildings for, or a building for. And the way we're going to accomplish that is through two different City Classic 5-story office type buildings with storefronts on the ground level. We're going to be utilizing two of the 102 Penn Avenue kits and one of the 105 Balm Boulevard kits. Now, these City Classic 5-story buildings are built where one of the columns, so to speak, on the facade of the building is separate, and you add it on. And that's so that you can butt like buildings up against each other, all right, and make them wider. And they're all like that, except for the 102 Penn Avenue that I have two kits for. So the first order of business will be cutting off one slice, so to speak, of one of those kits. The other thing is these kits are 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches wide, okay, the fronts. And of course, taking off that one sliver it's about 1/4 of an inch or so. But if you add up the three buildings, all right, I'm short. So what I'll do is I'll do a small 3-story kit bash off of a scan that Mr. John Lenton, or John C&EI has sent me, and I'll make a thinner one of those in there. I think I'll make it probably either a newsstand or a pizzeria. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so those that watch my Friday live streams have heard my rant about this situation before. I bought this City Classic kit, cheap. $6 plus shipping, $6.50 plus shipping, something like that. All right, they're normally on eBay running $25 to $30. So the fact that it, I checked two of these City Classic kits, and this end column on both of those was separate. I should have checked the one I already had of this kit. Because it would have told me the difference. But here or there, we got what we got. So with that, I have to cut off one side, and so that's what we're going to do now. All right, there we have it. Got the piece off. Now let's see how it butts up to the other kit. Of course, it'll need some sanding. Should look pretty good. Alright. Trim off this so I can get her glued together. As we stated before, it's 12 5/8 that we need it to fill. Hold. And where did I put my emitter? Oh, it's right here. So we've got here, we have roughly 6 3/4. And the other kit. This is what I was talking about. Notice it's got the separate piece here. So that one, when built right, should be 3.5 onto 6 3/4, which is 9, 10 1/4. We're going to need about 2 inches, which is going to give us roughly a door and a window, 3 stories tall between the two. And that should make it fairly interesting. And it'll be a little different style architecture. This is the tile front. This is the Art Deco. Alright. And we'll probably have an iron front or a brick front, I'm not sure. Okay. I've sanded down both of these edges, sanded down the backs so that they would sit flat on the surface. Alright, and so they're ready to get glued together. Then the other building, took this piece off, I trimmed it off. I still have to trim, sand the back of this and the back of this. So let me head out to the shop and I'll be right back. Alright, so everything's ready to go together. I'm going to glue these two sections together. And I'm going to glue this column on. I'm going to let them sit for a while, then I'm going to come back in with a bead of putty. Then I'm going to put some straps from here to here, here to here, here to here. Alright, so that I can move these back and forth to get the perfect distance to fit into the gap over there. Then I'll come back with the styrene sheet and scan to fill in the center section. So with that, let's get these glued up. Alrighty then. So we've got all the pieces cut, ready to go. Put together. Alright, now notice this is just white, smooth styrene. I'll show you what we're going to do with that in a minute. It's cross braced to tie it all together. This is the width that fits in that gap behind Union Station. Alright, so the next step will be in painting and weathering these. Now this center alley section, alley fill, will be utilized like this. Put a clip on it just to hold it. Alright. So that's how it's going to look. I'll get it all painted up, weathered, and then I'll scan it so that I can use this as background. Flats. Background flats. Alright. The side pieces are cut and also ready to go. Alright. With the cutouts for the trolley line in place. The backs are ready. So those will get painted and weathered up too. Now, as far as painting goes, basic colors are going to remain the same. All right, with this being a cream and this being a light brown. But there'll be a lot of detailed painting work that goes with it. All right. So with that, I want to thank you for joining me here at the Retirement Railroad Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and y'all have a great day. Bye now.